Hello, everyone. Hey, it's Kevin Durbin here from the Wood Brothers. Blessed to be with my great friend and Christian brother, Father Ben. And we just wanted to come on and give you a little bit of an update. It was about a year ago, Father Ben, if you remember, you and I were on a Zoom call, and we talked about some of what was going on in your parish community there in Karachi, Pakistan, and the need to for some fundraising to try to help with some situation was going on. So it was just about a year ago, and we were pleased to gather the what we call affectionately the Wood Brothers and the Curie of Ars community, and so we put together a website and started raising funds, and then it just kind of grew from there. So can you give us a little bit of an update of kind of what's happened since right about a year ago?
Yeah, and thank you so much, Kevin, for giving little introduction to the whole project. So I wouldn't go into that detail, but first of all, let me thank you and thank Wood Brothers that last year when after the 2 years of Corona, we started coming out of it, and then I was moved to this new parish which is called St. Paul's Parish, and I took over these 5 schools in the parish, and the financial situation of those schools were really bad. And as I shared last year, many of the students stopped coming to the school because they could not pay. The parents were already struggling to feed them, and it was difficult for them to also bear their tuition fees. So that was some kind of a little situation in which one day I shared during our monthly rosary. At the end of the rosary, I shared this with the Wood Brothers, and at once, as always, they are ready to help, and that's why they are Wood Brothers. They immediately said that we would help Father Ben.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, so for that, thank you for that. Second, I also would like to thank all the generous benefactors, especially all our friends at Cure. They've been very, very generous. In the last summer when I was there, and we started this fundraising through the website which you had, and then also during the masses, the mission appeal which I made, the people were amazing. They've been so good and so generous to support this cause, this project, especially the education of the kids who really need their support. So I would like to thank them first, and also the Wood Brothers. So that's the first thing I would like to do. Then secondly, now with this, we thought like we are coming up, but all over the world, the people know that this time, all those floods, the heavy rains in Pakistan, again, I think I look at the situation and I see that we are again back to the same situation as we were in Corona. But your support, what it has done, the first thing is that with your help, we are able to pay the debts of all the students who were not able to come to the school because of their tuition fees. So we supported the parents so that they can, all those 2 years of Corona, where they could not pay, we tried to help them. This year, which is a good news to share with you, that they have started paying a little contribution also from their part. So they are also now contributing, because that was something big, a burden to them, that they could not do it. But because of that support, now they are coming out of it. The previous one has been taken care, And this academic year, so they also started helping the school. So that is the first thing. So see, now giving them this joy, they feel so good, so happy that far away, a Christian community, a Catholic church is thinking about them. Huh? And
Amen.
so much concern about us who even don't know them.
Yeah, amen. That is so heartwarming to hear, because it's how the church is supposed to operate, right? It's exactly how the church is supposed to work. And so what a blessing that that we could be part of that. So
yeah, so that is the first thing. It has taken away that big burden which they've been carrying all these 2 years, and they were so scared that they couldn't send their children to the school because school is going to ask them for the tuition fees. So that is the first thing that you have done. Second thing, also because of that they were not being able to pay for their children who were in the school, and in these 2 years, the other children who came up to the age of to be entered in the school, they were not able to send them to the school. So your support now help them to clear those dues, and then they are able to send the younger brothers and sisters in the school, which they could not do it last 2 years because they were already worried that those children who are in the school, we are not being able to pay their tuition fees. How we are going to take care of these others? So they were children who remained at home without education. But without your support now, they are able to bring the rest of their children who were not being able to come to school, but now they are also being admitted this year. And I know many families coming to me and thanking you, especially the Wood Brother, the Curia Forest community, that because of them, that they are able to put the other kids also in the school. So a great one thing is to building up the church, then also the building of the families. And as I've been sharing all the time with you, that without the education, we cannot become a competent citizens of a country, or we cannot become a competent community. So we have to educate our children. So I think for that, I have no words to thank, because now the people they feel so confident that they can bring even the other kids, because they are getting now a support for the other kids, so they can bring, and we are now, with the help of the people, we are trying to move ahead.
that is so amazing. And Father Ben, it strikes me as you were saying that not only the importance of the education for the children and what it does for the family and the community, but I was so struck as you're sharing that just the community, the strengthening of the community aspect that comes out of that, and what a blessing that is. And I was also thinking, when we talk about this, the Curia of Ars community, how it is spreading all over the place. The Wood Brothers don't all live right there anymore,
exactly.
but the community is still together. It's just amazing.
And this spiritual feeling that now we know each other. No, the people here think that the friends in USA, in Kansas City, they know us and they pray for you, and you remember them. So this is how the community, the church is built.
That's so great.
So that is what I wanted to share, that with that help, now we have been able to admit more children, and we are now helping those who really cannot pay. We are paying them, but most of them, they have started contributing towards their children's school tuition fees.
That is amazing. That is so great to hear. So
Yeah.
I hope that we're going to see you again this coming summer, Father Ben, and we will. I assume, I don't know what might be that conversation might be, but I know the Wood brothers will be waiting and say, I would do that.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Yes, and not to think that I'm not going to be at Cure, it upsets me.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have to be there in summer to go back and to see all of you, and especially with my grateful heart to thank all our friends. With their generous contribution, what a great difference they are making to our part of the world.
Great example of how God works through us.
Yeah.
Just put it in his hands and watch what he does with it. So
yes.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
well,
So great to see all of you. And I'll be there again to thank each and everyone there personally also. But through you in this interview, I hope that our friends, they will get to know what we are doing, how we are, and all their contribution, how that is making a difference, and the impact of your generous support on the families who really needed help and support.
well, we'll be excited to share this update with them. I know that I know that a lot of them ask about you often, and please know that we are continuing to pray for you and pray for the seminarians that you worked with
Yes.
in the past, and continuing to pray for all of the church in Pakistan.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Kevin.
God
And
bless.
God bless you. Yeah. Thank you.